went over and saw the training facility. And growing up, I'd come out to a lot of spring training games when I was in high school, and I've never quite seen anything like it. So ecstatic to be here and have that be where I'm going to be training. I don't know a whole lot about that. With the draft just being over and stuff like that, I haven't been informed of too much. Um, I, I hope to be up by next year at some point. Um, I'm fully confident in my abilities and that I can compete and give my team a chance to win at the big league level. That being said, it's not entirely my decision. Um, and it depends on how I do, obviously in the minor leagues and as the season gets going and stuff like that. So, hopefully sometime next season, if it works out, in a perfect world, and kind of go from there. Um, I did throw a lot, but I trained myself to throw a lot, and I feel great physically. Um, my last start, I was the best I'd felt all year. So, um, if I could sign tomorrow, yeah, I'd be ready to go pitch, and I want to go pitch. Watching the Super Regionals and the College World Series isn't exactly the easiest thing. I'd rather be there right now than here. No offense, but um, I want to get back out there on the field. I'm starting to miss it already. Um, just when I'd miss spots in college at 93, 94 miles an hour, guys still had trouble squaring it up. And even if they did get a good pass on it, maybe it was a fly out to the track, but you miss spots in professional baseball. It's doubles off the wall and it's home runs. So probably just gonna have to be finer with my control. And then I've never pitched against professional hitters before, so I'm sure there's quite a bit that I have to learn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had the pleasure of meeting the coaching staff, a couple of the players, and just the names that you hear growing up, playing in the big leagues that now I'm getting a chance to meet is kind of surreal for me. It's always been a dream of mine to play in the big leagues. Never something that was um, an expectation per se or a reality until just recently. So yeah, getting to meet those guys and have a conversation with them and stuff is pretty spectacular. It's I wouldn't have it any other way. Um, my family and I are really close. My mom and my sister are actually in town with me. They chose to go shopping right now, but they'll be here for the game, and they've been a huge part in my process, my development, and raising me, obviously. And so it's really good to share it with them and to be able to kind of experience it together and take pride in it. I don't have an account. I think I got $20 in my wallet. That's about all I have. So yeah, no, they're off shopping. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but not on my tab yet. I have specific reasons for why I throw the pitches that I do and the amount of them, and the different variations of them, and it worked really well for me in college. Um, I'm a winner. That's my goal, is to go out there and win. So if I find that one thing doesn't work against pro hitters, or if another thing works better than this, or whatever the adjustment period, I'll adjust my repertoire to fit what is most productive for me. But starting out, I have no reason to assume that it wouldn't carry over. So at least in the beginning, I plan to continue to throw all of them until I figure out what does and doesn't work. Yeah, that was a fun night. I beat ASU my freshman year, and they got me in a bad way last year. So I was happy to go out there and pitch well. I like pitching in the heat. Arizona, obviously is good for that. So I felt good on the mound, and we were in the heat of a Pac-10 championship run. We had a shot at it going into the weekend, and I just wanted to go out there and pitch to the best of my ability for the team, and it was a lot of fun. And now looking at how the draft ended up and being here, I'm glad I had a good outing, so people here can be excited that I'm with the team instead of, oh no, why did we draft that guy? He got lit up. So yeah, it was a lot of fun fishing against him and having the kind of success that I did. Absolutely, 100%. When I was after my freshman year of high school, I knew that I had to throw harder to be able to compete for a spot on a Division I roster, and so I started kind of looking at mechanics a lot more and trying to figure out how I could maximize um, the physicality that I do have, which isn't much. I'm not the biggest guy, but that was right around the time that Linscomb came into the league, and I looked at a guy that was that frame and throwing that hard when he came in the league, and I said, this guy's got to be doing something right. So I looked at a lot of video of him, all the video of him I could find. I have one video of him. Actually, it's a video of him pitching against UCLA up at Washington his junior year when he struck out 18, and I've watched it so much I can kind of play it back frame by frame in my head. Kind of put myself side by side with it, when I'm watching video of myself. So, yeah, he's been a huge influence on my career mechanically and my delivery. I haven't had the pleasure of doing that, no. I hope to at some point, be able to talk to him, but as of now, no, I have not had that pleasure.